With a double biceps, it is in the contract, a legal requirement every single time we appear on camera. I'm just trying to get my arm to stop cramping from doing that. But you're joined, as always, the co-host, the co-founder, the co-breather of air. As you can see in the title there, Dave, the co-breather of air. It is the master of disaster, the king of sting, the count of Monte Cristo. It is Thunderlips, the ultimate male. They still gets me. It is the winner of the Dave Stockbridge of the Year award, the illustrious award held by the illustrious man with the illustrious beard. That is not the award, but it's okay. It's better than the bottle of Windex that you did hold up one time. It is none other than your friend and mine. It is Dave Stockbridge.
Well, good. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, Merry Christmas, and a very Happy New Year to you, Hollywood Matt Connelly, and to everybody in the arm wrestling world. It's an absolute joy to be back on air with you. We've got a lot to discuss. A lot of that centers on our next big event, Last Man Standing. Hollywood Matt Connelly, if you can explain to the good people at home, as you have been on all of the podcasts around the world over recent weeks, what is Last Man Standing?
It is essentially a 1 hour King of the Table, winner stays on, and it's just non-stop mayhem and chaos. It's fast starts, you walk up to the table, put your hand down, take a grip, go. And it's over and over and over, match. The rules are very loose. It is, if you foul, it's a loss. If you false start, it's a loss. If you slip deliberately, it's a loss. It's just fast paced. We've got some of the best guys in the region coming along that are going to be competing in this. Mato Waringi Hitamoris is going to be heading over from New Zealand. We've got Ryan Bowen, who, well, I could say he's all the way from India now because he's been living over in India. We've got Mario Tembakis, one of the top pullers here in the country, and who was it? Josh Barker is also coming over from the Sydney Spartans, and none other than Brett Coots himself will be there. And so the great thing about this event, anybody can enter it, and anybody has the potential to win it because it is essentially, people are going to get exhausted, and they're going to get exhausted quickly. It's 1 hour, and you think, okay, well, yeah, Mato Waringi is just going to crush everybody. But after maybe 30 people, he's going to get tired. And then there's still like maybe 45 minutes to go. And especially if he's going against guys like Mario Tembakis and Ryan Bowen, it's going to be very entertaining. But anybody can jump in on that as well. And sure, you might be getting flattened for the first 40 minutes, but then with that last, maybe you're walking up to the table, it's 59 minutes, 50 seconds, and you're against an exhausted Ryan Bowen, and you get the pin, and you can walk away with $2,500. And there is also a $5,000 prize for the person who holds that king position the longest amount of time throughout the hour. So it's going to be a very, very exciting event. January 18th here in Adelaide, the Adelaide International Speedway, and you can check out awearmwrestling.com for all the information and the rules, the terms and conditions, and how all the starts are going. We've got Steve here is asking, is it ready, go, or go? It's just going to be go, and you'll find that if you've got any other questions about how the format will work, I have put a video up on my channel explaining in detail about how the event will run. We also do have a previous event we've run, which Last Man Standing, you can look at that, which was some amazing event, 133 matches in 1 hour we ended up doing. And Dave, you were part of that. How did you find the experience?
That's right. I was a competitor on that occasion, and it was very, very interesting. So it's one thing for us to conceptually come up with something like that, but it's another thing competing in it and living it firsthand. And I, as a competitor, really enjoyed it for two reasons. One, always good fun to jump on the table, and the skill disparity amongst those people on the table on that occasion, I wouldn't say it was huge, but there was enough of a gap where you understood, and I think Laz Bota was the winner on that occasion. And you know, Laz is several notches above me in terms of skill set, strength and ability, and just overall knowledge. But what kept me going for that whole hour, especially as some highly fancy names like Hamza Hodgick dropped out, and there was a couple of others along the way where we started to lose competitors. All of a sudden, with each competitor that got injured or dropped out due to exhaustion, all of a sudden I was a chance of maybe being there at the end, and that meant winning on that occasion. I think it was $1,000, but on this occasion it's $2,500. So there was always that incentive to keep going back for more, even though I might have been losing 90% of the time. In my heart of hearts, I felt like I was half a chance of maybe, if I could just be that guy on the table right at the end and walk away with some of the prize. So
Yeah.
and I think that's one of the exciting aspects of it. You'll have club level guys. You might even have some novices. I do know that there is a strongman that we're in discussions with who is a current world record holder who is looking to jump on the table for this event as well. Although he has no arm wrestling experience, he could still be a chance of walking away with a prize. All he has to be there is at the end, and it's undeniable that a man at 150 plus kilos is half a chance against anybody after an hour of arm wrestling.
Absolutely.